This month, the media became obsessed with the health of our two presidential candidates from the major parties, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Things came to a head when Secretary Clinton was plagued by ridiculous conspiracy theories about her health, causing her to hide her walking pneumonia until she involuntarily shared with us her very best Arthur Bach impersonation at this year's 9/11 ceremony. For the Donald, interest peaked when the physician who earlier declared Mr. Trump the most awesomely, super, amazingly, astonishingly, excellent, and phenomenally healthy person to have ever walked the face of the earth did an interview with NBC News and appeared every bit as wacky as one would have imagined. Incidentally, this doctor goes simply by the name The Dude and seems very interested in someone with a rug. Among the many revelations, we learned that Trump eats a lot of fast food because he says he knows what's in it. The Trump campaign has since been contacted by scientists at the FDA hoping to find out what he knows, as they have yet to figure out exactly what is in Chipotle's quesarito. I'm thinking e-coli. We also learned that Trump's exercise routine consists almost exclusively of talking to large groups of people and the strenuous hand gesturing and movements he makes during those speeches.
Well, it's a lot of work, when I'm speaking in front of 15 and 20,000 people and I'm up there using a lot of motion. I guess in its own way, it's a pretty healthy act.
This one in particular is said to burn more calories than running a marathon. Oh my gosh, that's a lot more strenuous than I thought it was going to be. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, can I get some water or a Gatorade or something? Is the room spinning? Or is that me? I'm feeling a little Clinton-y. Policy. Now, those conspiracy theories regarding Clinton's health turned out to be as ridiculous as they sounded. But I think I'm onto something with regard to Trump. For over a year now, we've all been completely astonished by Trump's behavior on the campaign trail, thinking he's just a douchebag and a liar. But you know me, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. So last week, I set my uniquely medical mind to the problem, researching broadly on the interwebs as suggested by Trump campaign vampire Rudy Giuliani. Here's what I've come up with. I believe Donald Trump is suffering from a rare form of dementia. For the longest time, I've been thinking that Trump is pathologically incapable of telling the truth, but now I think his memory is simply fading. That's why he can literally call for a ban on Muslims entering the country one week and then weeks later say that no one has called for it. It's why he constantly says that he opposed the Iraq War or intervention in Libya, when we have him on audio tape supporting the Iraq War on the Howard Stern Show and video from his own vlog saying that we need to go in and take out Gaddafi. That's symptom 1. Memory loss. Symptom 2, hallucinations. Donald Trump claims that he saw thousands and thousands of Muslims in Jersey City cheering as the Twin Towers came down on 9/11. Now, a lot of people think that's just one big hate-filled bigotry sandwich, but I don't think so. I think this poor man is suffering, and in that suffering, he's hallucinating. Did Donald Trump have conversations with investigators he sent to Hawaii to investigate the president's birth? Investigators who told him they can't believe what they're finding? No, of course not. There's not the slightest bit of evidence that Trump sent investigators to Hawaii at all. So why would he say such a thing? Well, that too, just like the Muslims celebrating in Jersey, was in fact an hallucination. Tell me you haven't wondered why Trump thinks his hands are so much bigger than they are. Anyone with eyes to see can see those tiny little baby hands. They're basically handettes. Symptom 3 closes the door on any doubts I had. Look at this headline from Time magazine. Failure to detect sarcasm or lies, a rare form of dementia. Months ago, Donald Trump looked right into the camera and urged Russian hackers to hack Hillary Clinton's emails, later saying, obviously, I was being sarcastic. In August, Trump repeatedly claimed Obama was the founder of ISIS. He was given numerous opportunities to walk that back, but didn't. Then, when the heat was too much, he said, obviously, I'm being sarcastic, but not that sarcastic, to be honest with you. Now, anyone with half a brain would recognize that neither of those statements are in any way an example of sarcasm. But Trump can't recognize sarcasm because he's suffering a debilitating illness. Sarcasm would be suggesting that a pathological sociopath is suffering some form of debilitating illness when everyone knows otherwise. Donald Trump shouldn't be moving into the White House next January. He should be moving into a home where he can receive the kind of caring medical attention he deserves, along with our compassion, which he also deserves. I've spent a lot of time this year thinking ill of the Donald, but now I understand. And Donald, if you're watching, I'm sorry, and I'm not being sarcastic. Not too sarcastic, to be honest with you. Now, if these serious and disturbing revelations have made you think of voting for this guy, think again. Because Gary here, he thinks dementia is the capital of Syria.
And what is Aleppo? You're kidding. No.